Epi-Pet, Epi-Pet Vet, and Epi-Pet Equine are the only topicals in the animal industry that are all-purpose. They have a medical effect of being antibacterial, antifungal, anti-yeast. They are anti-inflammatory, anti-pruritic, or anti-itch. They have a hygienic effect of hydrating the skin with the state-of-the-art moisturizers, with skin and hair conditioners, and aromatherapeutic effect with either a lavender or a cedar mint, plus an additional product which is unscented to be used on cats and for people that react to the essential oils. The third function of the topical sprays are insect repelling. There's 5 natural ingredients that repel insects and is to be used as part of the recommendations of the veterinary dermatologist, who recommend the integrated process, which is to use kill products such as spot-ons, oral pills, or collars, and also to try to repel the insects with non-insecticidal insect repellents. So daily application of the topical is part of that integrated process that's recommended by the dermatologist for managing and controlling your fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and fly issues. The application of the product is really very simple, and it can require either just using the product. What I'm using, by the way, is the Epi-Pet Vet product. Simply apply the spray liberally over the body, including the tail and underneath the tail and over the tail head. And you can either rub it in with your hands, but to get more of an effect, one would like to use the two-sided brush, one side being a wire prong, the other side being a synthetic soft bristle, and to drive that product from the coat down to the skin using the wire side of the brush, to gently go through the entire body, through the fur coat, through the hair coat, onto the skin, making special attention over the tail head, the tail, behind the tail, making sure that when you use the prongs that you can do it at the front of the chest, but certainly don't do it in between the back legs because the skin is very thin and very sensitive. Then the brush needs to be turned over so that you can equally distribute the product over the body of the individual. And then finally, put some product into your hand, come up and do the head, the muzzle, underneath the chin, maybe wipe the inside of the ears, take additional product, go back in between the back legs, wipe the product into the underneath, come down and wipe the legs, and especially get to the feet for those individuals that react, those pets that react to the grass allergies in their feet. This helps the reaction not to occur. The treatment is complete. For those individuals that have more severe skin reactions, 1 treatment a day is probably not enough, and multiple treatments should be performed daily, at least on the areas where the irritation seems to be more profound. Having demonstrated the topical treatment spray on a larger individual, I'm doing it on a smaller individual. Again, apply this topical spray liberally over the entire body, using the two-sided brush. Use the wire side of the brush to gently brush through the fur, through the coat, to drive the product down to the skin, making special attention over the tail head, the tail, and behind, underneath the tail. Do the front of the chest, and remember not to use the wire prong in between the legs, the back legs, because the skin is too thin and too sensitive. Then apply product to your hand, wipe the head, wipe the muzzle, wipe the chin. A little bit extra, just wipe the inside flap of the ear for the antimicrobial, antifungal effect. Add some more product to your hand. Work in between the back legs. Come down and wipe the feet. Again, for those dogs that have allergies to grasses. Same way with the front. Same way with the front here. And you're done. Studies show that with minimal skin issues, one gets similar results when treating with the topical spray or with systemic treatment, which would be injections and or oral medication. But with most of the skin issues, they're more severe and they require both systemic and topical treatment. The systemic treatment, again, is when the veterinarian administers either an injection and/or oral medication, and the topical application of the skin product on a daily basis. If the issue is more severe and there are a lot of sores, then one application of the topical daily is probably not enough. What we recommend is that you do the entire body at least once a day, and for those areas that seem to be more affected, like a hot spot, what you should do is apply the product multiple times a day. Since it is a natural product, it is safe and it can be used as many times in the day as you choose. Further studies show that with the more severe cases, it is relevant that one receives the veterinary attention and receives the treatment, whether it be of the nature of injections, of oral medication, or both, and the topical. Because if you're using both the topical and the systemic approach, studies demonstrate that recovery is faster, more complete, and longer lasting. And finally, it should be remembered that once you do have recovery, or when you're trying to maintain normal skin, it's important to use the topical on a regular basis, preferably on a daily basis. During the warm season, when the insects are very active and the varmints are trying to jump on the pet, then it's important that the product be used on a daily basis for the insect repelling capabilities.